We're seeing here, just like in America, a racial reckoning. And a lot of this, what's going on here, was inspired by the protest movement, the Black Lives Matter movement that came up after the death of George Floyd and some others over this long, hot summer in America. We saw the same thing here, and I spoke recently with a young author, a young investigative journalist who just came out with a book called Flic, or Cop, here in France. He actually embedded or kind of went undercover as a journalist with police here in France, and he had some devastating, some quite damning allegations about police culture, about police conduct, and about the way they deal with young men, mostly of Arab and African descent. Here's our report.
Just a few miles from its sparkling center
On contrôle la police, on se tait et on obéit.
is a Paris where few tourists ever tread. That's where Valentin Gendreau spent 6 months as a police officer while researching an explosive new book that details what he described as the brutal violence and blatant racism of French police.
Toutes les violences policières à laquelle j'ai pu assister concernaient des hommes, souvent jeunes, qui étaient toujours noirs, d'origine arabe ou des migrants.
Gendreau's book has caught tons of attention and added outrage to France's summer of discontent. Inspired by protests in America following the death of George Floyd, tens of thousands of French people have filled France's streets for months, demanding police reform.
Les similitudes qu'il peut y avoir entre les États-Unis et la police, c'est que vous avez des cas de violences policières qui sont insupportables, qui doivent être punis, qui doivent être sévèrement sanctionnés.
Gendreau said he heard some police regularly referred to young men of color as bastards, saw some beat up suspects who had already been subdued, threaten fellow officers who tried to report abuses, and said some often spoke admiringly of the American police, who Gendreau said many French police consider completely unrestrained.
Quand on parle de la police américaine, pour des policiers français, de dire ça c'est la vraie police. Parce que trop souvent, ici, les policiers n'ont pas l'impression d'être vraiment policiers. Eux, ils appellent ça de la petite police.
French law enforcement distanced themselves from images of American police violence, and Paris police have asked prosecutors to open an investigation into the allegations in Gendreau's book. Stan Godon is a spokesman for France's police union.
Les comparaisons avec les États-Unis où, je dirais, on essaierait d'importer des suppositions comme quoi, par exemple, on s'attaquerait plus aux Noirs, aux Arabes, aux Chinois. Non, c'est pas ça le sujet.
When protests broke out in France this summer after the death of George Floyd, France's interior minister said France is not the United States. That's true. French police killed 26 people in 2019 compared to 1,098 in the U.S. U.S. police killings are far higher even after adjusting for population. That's still the highest in Europe, but France's government doesn't keep statistics on race. They're officially colorblind. Still, human rights groups say police disproportionately target young people of color with ID checks, a kind of stop-and-frisk tactic that can easily escalate. That's what happened when police stopped Adama Traoré 4 years ago. He took off running. When police caught him, 3 officers leaned on him to subdue him, according to court documents. He later died. His sister, Assa Traoré, has spent the past 4 years demanding answers. She says police ignored Adama even after he said, "I can't breathe," which she learned from testimony from an officer who had been at the scene. Police say Assa's brother died from pre-existing medical problems, but a separate post-mortem, ordered by Adama's family, found he died of asphyxiation.
Quand George Floyd va mourir, il va mourir exactement de la même façon que mon frère Adama Traoré.
The case is still ongoing, but so far, no one has been punished.
Il y a eu la mort de George Floyd.
Assa has since become a leader in France's movement for police reform, a fight she says is now global.
La France crie dans le monde entier que c'est un pays de démocratie, c'est un pays de liberté, c'est un pays d'égalité, de fraternité, ce qui est strictement faux. Il faut savoir que la population issue de l'immigration en France subit un racisme extrême, subit de la violence policière extrême.
So I should tell you guys that the police here, it's not an easy job at all being a police officer. They've come under attack in many cases with arms, with heavy weapons, sometimes just by people surrounding police stations and attacking them head on. So that's a very dangerous job as well. And that's scandalized the French public.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.